Moving on to our next segment, I was going to jump right into reviews for this week. There's a lot of new stuff, but as I said, this is a big week for trailers. It's Trailer Palooza, and now we got, hey kitty, and now we got a brand new trailer that just came out this, hey kitty, come on, brand new trailer that just came out this morning for Indiana Jones 5 and the Dial of Destiny. I wasn't expecting this, especially after we got a whole bunch of big trailers this week. So, what do I think about it? It shows us a bit more. It starts off with Old Man Jones. He's sitting in his house on his lazy boy chair, probably in his boxers, drinking. Someone knocks on the door. He's like, oh, what's going on? Then he's on the subway. So, I'm guessing this is 1950s, maybe late 1950s Indiana Jones. He talks about how he's retiring in it. It's got his granddaughter in it. I don't know the actress's name who's playing that. I should look that up. Here we go here. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, the last Indiana Jones movie wasn't exactly that well received, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But I do have some excitement for this one. I am a big Indiana Jones fan. I'll show you. I got my Indiana Jones DVD collection. This has the first three. It's got Raiders. It's got Temple of Doom, which is my favorite Indiana Jones movie. And Last Crusade. This one has a special place in my heart because this one came out back in 1989. I saw this in the theater with my stepdad. It was a great experience. And then when the new one came out, we went to go see it together, and you know, it is what it was. But here's my copy of Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which is, for me, it's the weakest of the four. But this one is not being directed by Spielberg. It's being directed by James Mangold, and he is an amazing director. He did The Wolverine, which I enjoy that movie as well. Christine enjoys it too. Logan, which I really like. Christine, not so much. He did Ford v Ferrari. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but I'm not really a Cars guy. A lot of people really enjoy that movie. So James Mangold, he knows how to make good movies. And as for this one, I mean, I don't really want to see 80-year-old Indiana Jones, but it does look fun. I'm looking up the cast here on IMDb. Phoebe Waller-Bridge plays his goddaughter, Helena. Oh, Antonio Banderas is in this? I had no idea he was in this as well. We see John Rhys-Davies in the trailer in the last one as Sala. We see in this one, Toby Jones is in it. Man, Toby Jones is in everything. This guy just pops up everywhere. So, that's crazy. There's another guy in the trailer that calls out to Indy, and I thought maybe he was someone, but I can't really place it. It's right before you see John Rhys-Davies in it as Sala. If you know the guy I'm talking about, let me know right in down below. If you know who that character is, I'm thinking it might be someone from a previous Indiana Jones, but I can't really place it. I doubt it's anything from the the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. I don't know if you watched that years ago. If you haven't, don't waste your time. It's just boring. It's really boring. This movie's coming out end of June 30th, because June is stacked for movies this year. It's more stacked than March was, and March was pretty stacked with lots of choices. And well, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, you got Mads Mikkelsen in it. You see young Indiana Jones, probably from back during the war. Mads Mikkelsen's dressed up as a Nazi, so he's probably still after this guy because he's chasing down Nazis in the 50s and 60s. I mean, the fact that it's 80-year-old Harrison Ford, okay, it fills me with trepidation, but I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to try to be optimistic about this and hope that it's better than Crystal Skull. As I mentioned earlier, my favorite one of these movies is Temple of Doom. I grew up watching all these movies, and Temple of Doom was always my favorite. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I mean, it's got a lot of fun, adventure. Temple of Doom Indiana Jones takes the worst beating of all the Indiana Joneses. I mean, he's got the they're using the voodoo on him while he's getting the crap beat out of him. But he saves all those kids. He saves the village. You know, he brings back the sacred stone to the village and helps them out. Plus, it starts off in China, and then and then there's a crash landing over the Himalayas, and they end up in India. I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of downsides to the movie. It doesn't exactly cast 1930s India in the best light, and I don't believe that that's what India is like. But I still enjoy the adventure and the fun, and it's got what's his name, Ke Huy Quan, Short Round. I still maintain they should have brought back Short Round for this movie, which James, Mr. Sunday Movies from the Weekly Planet podcast that runs every week. It's been going for years now. James on that has been saying that for years that they should bring back Short Round or a character like that, and I agree with him. I think that would be a great idea. Maybe they'll make another one, but I mean, Harrison Ford is only getting older now. How old is Harrison Ford now? Let me look this up on IMDb. What do we got here? Oh, geez. 1942. So Harrison Ford is currently 80 years old, and in July he'll be 81. Damn. I don't know if they're going to be making any more Indiana Jones with him in it, but we'll see. I mean, he is going to be in the MCU as he's the new Thunderbolt Ross because they cast him to replace William Hurt, who unfortunately passed away. I mean, because William Hurt's a legend as well as Harrison Ford is. Are you excited for Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? I'm looking forward to it. It's not my most anticipated movie of the year, even not for June because we get Spider-Verse. Are you excited for this? Maybe the last one, maybe Crystal Skull left a bad taste in your mouth and you're not looking forward to this one? I don't know. Seems fun, and I have confidence in the director, so hoping it's really good.